Hi, let's talk about literacy. More specifically, let's talk about close reading. Close reading is a crucial skill no matter what your perceived ability is. If you feel like you never understand what you're reading, if you don't really care about reading but you're good enough at it, or if you tear through a book like a Tasmanian devil, close reading is for you. So the real question here is, what is close reading? It's a process of reading, observing, and making interpretations of a section of text. For many students, a close reading is going to be the first step to writing an essay, but that isn't the only use for it. Even if you're not writing an essay, close reading can help you understand texts better. So here's how you're going to go about doing this according to Harvard's Writing Center. So the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to read with a pencil in your hand. Gone are the days of pristine books. As you can see a lot of books behind me. These are from this is the point in time where I thought that the greatest sin that you could commit against a book was dog-earing it or marking it or something. But in actuality, annotating is the best thing that you can do to a book. So again, this is going to mean being ready to mark in your books, and it's going to mean writing in your books. If you don't have your own copy, there are some other things that you can do to annotate. You can use sticky notes, you can print out your own copy of the text, you can use a tablet, or if you have none of these things, you can also make a double entry journal, and you can check the link in the description. I linked a teaching resource that has like a sample for it. Honestly, that is a fantastic way to annotate if you're using a school book that's not your own, or if you're using a textbook that you're renting and you want to be able to get your money back. Double entry journals are a fantastic way to annotate. What's important is that you write all of your observations down. This doesn't have to be something all pompous. You don't have to make wonderful grand conclusions at this point. It can be anything that you find interesting, anything that resonates with you within the text. Even if you don't have some grand use for your markings later, this will at least help you find your place when you're reading. But to make annotating easier, try focusing on one thing as you read through. So you could have a grand question that you're asking yourself, like, what can I find about the setting of this story? What rhetorical modes does the author use? How does this engage with post-structuralist theory? To put it more simply, just have a guiding question as you go through, and that'll make it way easier to find observations to make. So once you have done all this, you are going to look for patterns in the things that you've noticed. So you're going to read through the text another time, pay attention to all of your markings, and you're going to ask yourself, do you notice any patterns? And you're going to draw connections in these patterns. Another thing that's a really great idea for this is do some outside research. If there are some terms that don't make sense to you or concepts that you don't understand, you can use Google, use Wikipedia. Finally, you're going to ask questions about the patterns. Basically, this is the stuff that makes you sound smart in class discussions or Socratic seminars. This is also an opportunity to get input from your peers or your teachers. So if you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'm pretending that I actually get views from people other than people that I directly share the link to. If you're seeing this, I hope it's helpful. Bye.